Okay. Hey everybody. I'm going up Springer Mountain, the AT approach trail. A couple miles back, somebody who'd been hiking a lot and had heard stories. I guess there's a lot of bear activity. And when there's expected to be bear activity, you're supposed to make a lot of noise so you don't sneak up on them. Since I'm hiking solo like normal, I feel like an idiot just kind of yelling at nothing, even though it's a safety issue. So I decided to shoot a video and do some talking. I don't usually do that. I usually just shoot the good stuff and let you guys enjoy. Even though it never does it justice to being in person, but I'm sure everybody knows that already. So leave it to your imagination what it's like to be here. I haven't had to use any bug spray yet. That's pretty awesome. I'm sure that'll change. We're expecting rain about 1 o'clock, so 2 o'clock maybe. Of course, it's the mountains, that could change very quickly. I think it's like 11 o'clock now. I saw a sign that said 7.3 miles to the top of Springer Mountain, the beginning of the Appalachian Trail. And it said 6 hours, so about 10:30 I started that. I mean, 4:30, I can make it there by then, I guess. That would be nice. It'd be a few hours before darkness, but I'm not pushing myself to make the 4:30 deadline, especially since the trail's a little wet. A little bit of rain yesterday, probably this morning too. It's gonna be more tomorrow, so I gotta pick my camping spot pretty good. Make sure I'm not gonna wake up in a big puddle. That would be one hell of a night. First night on the Appalachian Trail, and I wake up in a puddle. Not exactly how I imagined it. So I'm gonna try to avoid that at all costs, and keep an eye out for bears. Gonna sit here and try to make as much noise. There's not a whole lot of hikers out today that I've seen. I've passed 2, and I've been out here about an hour and a half. And I passed 2 just recently. And of course, there's people by the falls. That's expected. But as far as like the last parking lot and bathroom and all that, before you hit the actual trail to head up the mountain, yeah, I've only seen 2 people. But sure, once I get off the approach trail and the summit of Springer Mountain, and the coming days after, I'm sure I'll see a lot of hikers, especially at the camp spots, at the shelters. I'm gonna try 69 miles, 77 and a half if you count the approach trail. No, it's 7 days to do almost 80 miles is what I'm gonna try. I will have 8 days to do it. So, if my knee's giving me trouble, it already is almost right from the beginning. My knee's been giving me trouble. It's the same knee that I tweaked on a little haystack. But starting to figure out ways. When I got to step up real high, like you're walking upstairs or something, you want to. I got to lead with my right leg, so that way I push all my my weight on that. I also have 30 pounds worth of gear and supplies on my back. So my 180 becomes 210, all on my left knee. It's definitely not good. So my right knee's healthier, well, healthy-ish. It's definitely a lot better to do it with that. It's pretty painful to try to put that much weight on my left knee. I mean, it's painful without the 30 pounds extra. So, yeah, so far, I mean, this is working out better. I mean, Little Haystack in New Hampshire, I was going through snow and ice, and that was unfortunate. I got just a little bit past the Shining Rock and had to turn around. Of course, the Shining Rock that day was just an ice wall. Yeah, it's going really good. I mean, I kind of expected my knees to bother me. That's why I brought the compression sleeves for both knees just in case, and both ankles, which both my ankles are bad. I didn't bring a back brace. I figure if my back is messed up, then I'll probably take, you know, a 0 day is what it's called, 0 miles, and just rest. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, 42 years old, my back, my knees, my ankles. I know I sound like a whiner, but I was saying, I just wish I would have made this my number one passion when I was younger, you know, like 20 years ago. But anyway, it's actually going downhill a little bit. Alright, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and in the meantime, possibly not sneak up on any bears. I just got to keep my eyes peeled, I guess. But, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm seeing here for a few minutes before I sign off.